So what do you do when your favorite YouTube channel centers around a vintage toy store that you really want to visit, but it's over 500 miles away?
I'll take all 4 of those.
Oh, cool. AFA was there. Walked it over and dropped it off with Chad.
And do you kind of know where everything is?
In here?
Just everywhere.
To a degree.
Yeah.
You make it happen.
Froggy flips.
How's it going?
Mr. Froggy Flips.
How you doing?
Good, good. We were just filming.
Oh, nice.
But yeah.
I'll stay out of your way.
No, you're fine. So, Goku Black.
This not Goku Black.
Well, tell
That's
me,
Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
call me up. Doesn't have to be. No, I sent a guy pictures of this section. When you want to try it.
There.
So,
Oh, why am I He-Man?
so superhero is a so this is Goku Black.
Oh, this is actually. So Black is
You got 30 on Goku Black.
Yeah, so sorry, Piccolo.
So you have 2.
He said superhero Piccolo.
Oh, did y'all take one of these out yet? Did Travis take one of these out yet? Look at it.
I mean, I haven't. I mean, I don't think he's even. So many legends came in.
Yeah.
I apologize. I hadn't gotten to say hey yet.
Oh, it's okay, man. Anthony, how you doing?
Pleasure.
Pleasure, man.
So yeah, I just know Froggy. Froggy
Anthony,
Flips.
yep.
Sometimes I take for granted the amount of stuff I have,
Mhm.
and then sometimes I think, what if I don't have anything interesting?
I think you have that covered.
And then I'm like, and then Adam's like, oh, poor Ryan. He's like, I guess it's hard having Disney World, or I forget what he said. Like it's Disney World
Right.
every day for you.
Oh, that's funny.
You have nice stuff. You have good stuff.
Yeah, I can already tell.
But you see all kinds of crazy things, and but if you don't see something, just holler and just ask.
Okay, man. Thank you so much. Some D&D. Ooh, look at that.
TikTok? Videos, TikTok. You don't do TikTok? No.
Oh, I can't believe that's sitting there.
Like I've had, who I have?
I want to point this out so you know this. Do you feel that? He put that in.
What's that?
So this is not that cheapy cellophane window.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So this guy, I bought a ton of $6 Million Man from this guy.
Yeah.
The windows are all busting out, they're falling. So he gets like a thin piece of plastic or whatever, and puts it into the inside.
That's cool.
Because he says otherwise, so I don't want you to think,
No, I mean, I didn't even notice how nice it looked, but it does look really nice compared to what it should
but
be.
it would just be that crappy cellophane
Yeah.
that'll either be cracked and smushed in, and it looks, and he wants it to look good on
Right.
display. So I don't know if
I mean, that's all I'm going to do with it. I'm not going to sell it.
Yeah.
or anything. So, those guys back there,
so those
droids
are the-
figures.
Yeah, no, with the coins.
Are those the original accessories?
Uh huh.
Okay, so these.
Yeah, it's not like anything.
So yeah, it's just like the rehashed. Okay, I'll take all 4 of those.
Oh, cool. All right, I'll get.
Okay.
And I was like, you don't do the coins or anything. I have some of the coins, but just coins by themselves.
Yeah.
Power of the Force.
Oh really?
There's stuff hidden. This is way back when.
Oh, they're graded.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any really rare ones in there.
Yeah.
I did Star Wars Celebration in Anaheim, maybe 2015. I palleted my inventory there. I
Uh-huh.
didn't even have the store yet. Some guy walks into my booth and sells me a droid's Boba Fett, so the coin's gold.
Uh huh.
And then it was like a Forlom, or it was something that was, it was a mail away coin.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'll buy that. But one was like 900 and one was like 800. But I was doing well at the show.
Right.
I had cash on me. And I was like, oh, I want every coin. I'm going to do it. And the next day he brings me a shoebox. There's 200 coins in it.
Oh, wow.
That he hadn't graded.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you want for all that? It's like $3,000. It's just a little over 10 a coin. and there's other coins that weren't common.
Mm-hmm.
Some were cut, the card was cut away, so they were still in the bubble.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, sure.
Gave me the money, and then I just took the whole box, and I walked it. AFA was there, grading company, and just walked it over and dropped it off with Chad. Here you go.
That's awesome.
And then, so then I took that and started to put together my collection.
Yeah, that's really cool.
But I like all the weird paperwork stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Coins.
We got Ewoks.
But just because it's black, it's really blue black.
Yeah.
And then if it's black, it's Luke Stormtrooper.
Oh, okay.
So then you gotta shine a light to blind yourself with your cell phone light. And if you see any tint of blue, so they get Luke Stormtrooper black.
Yes.
It's real obvious when you see it. Like the blue will come right. I actually don't see it on those. See, a lot of this has changed. So you would have seen the videos back here where this was all full of shelving.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All the way around, and the shelving's all gone. Now the rest of this has to just get packed up. But you know, there's a ton of graded stuff over there.
Oh wow. Is
And
that stuff for shows then?
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of that just got delivered to me. I was
Yeah.
at a show that they were at, so then they brought all my
gotcha.
stuff. It's
That's cool.
and then this was my personal Joe's. This is the table we were standing at when we went through it all, and
Oh,
it's
wow.
still here from
Yeah.
and that's Terrence's hive, I think he brought, and
Right.
and then that was the Spy Drax that I got. But I mean, everything was on shelves and packed, and the heat, the air doesn't work in here, and I gotta flip the light on. But this is a little nuts, and I gotta probably turn the radio down.
Wow.
But so this is where my back room. Okay, gotta get all the light. So when I walk back here, that's B,
Oh wow.
and that's where we run eBay out of.
Okay.
And then it goes to C beyond that. So this room in here is A. So in I didn't occupy any of this in May.
Yeah.
I just took this over this month.
Okay.
And then start building the shelves, and so everything in here was in my back room
Wow.
to a degree. Not all of it, but a lot of it.
Doesn't even look like this building's that big.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, but
crazy. You would never know.
Yeah, but yeah, it just goes all the way back. But the cool thing is, once I put the doorway in there, this, and you know, it's just Crash Test, Brave Star, Cops.
So organized.
Yeah, and then it's in Humanoids and Starcom, and then Terrence's boxes. It's up in the.
Oh wow. Have you used any yet?
I haven't really had a chance. I haven't had a chance to get to it. But you know, some of the stuff like that's an empty Fright Zone box. I'll put a Fright Zone in it.
Jeez. Fortress of Fang.
That's just that. I traded, and that's a previous trade. That was Terrence's,
Uh-huh.
and he needed what's the Tiamat? He said, "I have the wings." I go, "I need the wings. I have 2 Tiamats from the Dungeon and Dragon."
Right.
So he's like, "Well, give me one, and I'll give you the box." And I saw the box sight unseen. The box is pretty rough, but I mean, I'm still happy to have a box.
Oh, yeah, for
and
sure.
I gave him a Tiamat.
That's awesome.
But
That's incredible.
yeah, I got to get somebody out to service that air over there. But I mean, it was empty. And then they came today to work on this. I've been playing catch up all day. But yeah, we're kind of trapped this way. But this was where all that mask stuff was.
Yeah.
Which I started packing up.
And do you kind of know where everything is?
In here,
Just everywhere.
to a degree,
Yeah.
we started bringing boxes and packing. Like this was a collection that came in on Friday or Saturday. I haven't even. We just shoved it in here to get out of the way.
Beast
So it's a
Wars
lot
and
of Beast
TMNT and
Wars,
stuff.
But that's Mighty Max, some Power Rangers. You know, part of Jurassic Park compound, or a heavily sun faded.
Oh wow.
Look at that. It's
Yeah.
almost like it was meant to be that way. You know.
That's crazy.
But yeah, no, there's stuff. And then this was a modern turtle lot came in. But then I just gotta have time to go through it, figure it out. And then there's another modern turtle lot, and then I haven't even looked at this. I don't know what's in this.
Modern Star Wars.
But yeah, so you saw that was just A.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to the back to get into B. And then there's a doorway that's filled in from B to C, which we haven't undone.
Yeah.
Because C was somebody else at one point. And then you'll just be able to walk in the front door, and the employees can all go and not have to go around the side and the side door.
Pretty incredible.
So then that will all come down, and this will all be shoppable.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah. So the store will get bigger,
Yeah.
but I gotta pack all this up. I was gonna say make it like $850.
Sure. Thanks, man.
It's a little over 1,000.
I appreciate it.
But I appreciate you.
7. I think that's 8.
Okay. Oh yeah, perfecto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll get you a bag.
I'm excited about this. I go down like Nego wormholes, but I
Trav?
barely understand it. I
Yeah.
barely do.
So Travis, he's been eyeing that, but you know, he's got a stack of Marvel Legends here, all the way down. It was
Oh, is
just
that his
stuff
whole
that
pile?
Arrived in the last. That just came in last week.
Yeah.
There's a ton of new product that hit, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Well, that's your problem." I don't buy
awesome.
anything new. I only buy vintage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, me too.
It'll never end.
Right.
And then they give you a flyer. Just a reminder.
Right on, man.
If you can ever make it, you will have fun.
I appreciate it.
Thank
It was
you
a
so
pleasure
much.
meeting you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for checking the
Cool.
store. We appreciate you helping the channel.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Good luck with everything.
Yep.
And we are back in the showroom. So what do you do when your favorite YouTube channel centers around a vintage toy store that you really want to visit, but it's over 500 miles away? You make it happen. A few months ago, I stumbled on a channel called Toy Federation. For the most part, it features the inner workings and daily deals that take place inside a vintage toy store, also called Toy Federation, located in Greer, South Carolina. It's shot beautifully, it's edited like a television show. I instantly loved it, but the fact that the store is so far away, I didn't feel like there was a chance I'd ever get to visit. Fast forward to a few weeks ago when I was planning our family summer vacation down in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. I realized as long as I was quick and efficient, it would not be too far out of the way to make a quick pit stop on the way home. So a plan came together and I got to mark one off the bucket list. Now for me, this was more about the experience, less about the haul. It was a quick stop. There was tons and tons of amazing stuff to look at. I tried my best not to squander the opportunity. I feel like I picked out some pretty cool little rarities, got a great deal on them, so real quick, let's take a look at everything. So sticker price on everything here was well over $1,000. Ryan bundled it down to $850 out the door. And I think it could be argued that justifiable retail on this little lot here could have been closer to twice that. So first impression of Toy Federation, you can absolutely walk in there, find some hard to find stuff for an amazing deal. The first thing I picked up was this crazy little piece right here that's been on my radar for a long time. Never thought I'd actually find one. It's the Knickerbocker ET finger light. I don't know if this was recalled, but for obvious reasons, at the very least, it did not sell very well. It's got a look that set itself up for endless punchlines for kids in the 80s. Not to mention the batteries were not replaceable, so once it died, it was pretty worthless after that. But I am glad I finally found one. The bulk of the price and the bulk of the value comes from these 4 little 1985 Kenner Droids cartoon action figures. After 8 years, the original Star Wars line was pretty much dead in the water. They tried to revive as much as they could with the Ewoks cartoon line and this Droids cartoon line. never really gained an audience, so these things are very, very hard to find, especially in complete condition. Up until recently, I hadn't even attempted to do much with this line until I stumbled on this Uncle Gundy figure at a flea market. Since it's so new to me, I'm still doing my research and trying to learn, but I think besides a few vehicles, the line pretty much consists of 13 different action figures, which seems like a really easy line to collect, but basically each one of these figures, to find them complete, ranges from expensive and very difficult all the way up to almost impossible for one or two of them. So challenging, in fact, that I'm probably a glutton for punishment to even attempt such a feat. But it's the kind of stuff that keeps the hunt interesting, so I might as well try to find the hard stuff. Each one of these complete figures here would probably range in value somewhere between $150 and $300 a piece. This one here might be about the most expensive, mainly because he has two accessories, including this very hard to find black blaster. It's the same black blaster that comes with the Stormtrooper Luke from the 1985 Power of the Force line. Very, very difficult to find accessory. I have two with these figures here. I didn't even know that they went with any other figures besides Stormtrooper Luke, so that was definitely a lesson for me. And the fact that Ryan was able to track him down in his stash of accessories was actually pretty amazing when you think about it. He had a really interesting story about buying a huge collection of Star Wars coins and having them all graded by AFA. I did have an initial gut reaction of maybe wanting to buy all of them. At the end of the day, I settled for the 3 Ewoks cartoon coins I could find. This one's probably the nicest because it's graded 85. I think they make a really cool little presentation, so I definitely wanted to get a few of them. And then probably my favorite item from this little haul would be the 1978 Mego Magnetic Robin with the flyaway action. He has the magnetic hands and feet. Lately, I have just been a sucker for 60s and 70s Batman items. I'm not an expert on them in any way, but I knew enough from my Mego research that this is a pretty hard to come by figure, especially with a very nice box like this. Now, he did mention that the crinkly plastic in front was replaced with this nice thick piece of plastic here. I'm sure that hurts the value with purists, but I think it makes a really nice displayable presentation. The box, fantastic shape. You can see the original tape marks on the back. Absolutely fantastic artwork like with any vintage Batman item. From a rarity standpoint, the removable mask Robin is probably still harder to find than this guy, but this is definitely a lot more scarce than just your average 8-inch Mego Robin. And at the very least, it's definitely going to look amazing with the carded bat cycle. That is all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video, but until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye.